Right, here we are. This is game number, the third slot, I believe.
Could you just move out of the way for the camera? Thank you very
That
much.
was straight in with a goal there for London Unbreakables, I believe.
That is number 92, I believe, that scored.
Number 92,
Is it
28.
No, sorry, 28, sorry.
Number 28.
Sorry.
James, you're confusing them.
I'm seeing things already. This is going to be going off to a great start.
This is going to be fun. Right, Quaffle possession is currently with
Stirling.
Stirling, that's the one. Bludgers are currently with...
Unbreakables there, having bludger control. They pretty much kept bludger control throughout their entire last match against Durham. Let's see if that can happen again.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Unbreakables as well, having literally an unbreakable defence. No goals scored against them. So, let's see whether they can keep this up against Stirling.
So Unbreakables are currently on no goals of the tournament against them.
No, as far as yes, as far as I know.
Have Stirling played already?
I don't believe Stirling have.
Is this Stirling's first game? Bloody hell! Right, well, we're about to see how Stirling match up against the current non-conceding team. Right. It looks like London are pushing it through. Their chasers, their beaters have cleared out the Stirling beater defence. Stirling, though, using simple body tactics, as in they're just throwing bodies at a hoop to block it.
There we go, 28 winning with the ball, but they've dropped it. And it's a dive now.
I forget the name of that player.
Beaters to clear it up. Number 23 there, oh, that's it. Nice pass off, bit unnecessary, but there we go.
That was a beat on their own player, though, I think.
I think 28 is literally just accepting that they are beat and letting the game happen.
Was it Rebecca Norman, I think?
Yes, that is a Rebecca Norman.
That is a Rebecca Norman. She basically just cradled that ball there. Like trying to save a baby from a collapsing building. And it worked. There's a tip for you now.
The hedgehog is a surprisingly effective method for all players across Quidditch.
Especially if you've got gas.
Oh,
right,
oh,
here they go, number 12. Number 12
he's just dropped it. Oh, Unbreakables looking for the drive. Yep, they've accepted the drive. Are they going to dish?
They're currently on a no bludger defence.
And 28 there. Mr. Big Boy just popping it in. Doesn't even need to run it in.
That leaves the score at 20-0.
Yes.
Ooh. I believe number 12 there, from the look of it, how they reacted when they were beat. I believe they might be a fresher or new to the game. I don't think they quite understood how the bludgers worked. Or it might have just been that they thought it was a miss.
It's impressive though that Stirling, I swear, every dev tournament have more and more players who look like they're from Stirling.
True. Scottish, one might say. That's number 23, beater, bludge there being
Norman looking for space. Nice pass off, he flicks it up. Oh,
some lovely bopping action there, I think, from both sides.
But the thing is, as soon as the quaffle goes into that...
Ooh! Hey, up.
Okay, picking it up again.
Looks like
Stirling.
the refs have called that all right. A little bit of a back contact, but decided not to call it because why not?
Stirling there, trying for the defence, but straight into...
This looks like it might be the back contact.
About to say though, Stirling did not make the most of that last... when the ball went on the ground after that last tackle, they did not just go straight into it.
True. Though sometimes you gotta remember, players on the pitch, they don't see exactly what we have from the side, so you gotta give them a little bit of lenience. But also it's a national tournament, so let's rip everything out of them. Right, here we go. So Stirling are currently discussing new tactics, it seems, using this brooms down as a little bit of a team talk for them. I think, I'm not quite sure who... Is it Eisler? That is Eisler as a visiting coach for Stirling, I believe.
It's about to say they can't be playing since they were here for EQT.
They were. Right, it looks like it's been called no harm, no foul.
All right.
Interesting call, but that is the call that's been made. Personally, I like fouls that harm. Oh, and there's a beat on the Stirling beater who is behind the goals.
He's just like, yep, that was a thing.
Just accepted it.
It's all right. It's a no bludgers. They're going for the press.
It is an entirely no bludgers.
Oh, straight after 13. This is some nice passing, keeping that going.
Number 2 being beaten out there,
getting the bludger back.
There we go, 26 running up the pitch there for London. Faking a pass, but just popping it straight in, leaving the score at 30-0. That was 26, I believe. Player number 26.
26. What an awesome goal
For
there.
London.
Sterling beaters trying to get that bludger back, but a little bit of drop in communication there. It looked like there was a sub happening at the same time. So when Johnny passed that bludger back after being when I'm about to be beat, there was just no one there to receive it. Let's see if now Sterling can get that bludger control back and get a goal in.
Sterling taking the classic approach of this tournament so far and going for a slow walk up the pitch. Beat out there by London's beater, who is really pressing down on number 12. Number 12 panics, but passes it off to number
58 to pass. Oh, they've caught it. Little bit.
He
of a
caught that
cheeky
with his
over-
nose.
Oh,
Pass back to the keeper of London there, who passes it off before subbing out. Number 28 having quaffle possession for London. I believe bludgers are still with London. Yeah, London
yeah,
have bludger
London
control.
has not given up bludger control
They
yet.
like holding their balls, don't they?
Oh, they do. Oh,
There we go. Number 12 being beaten out there.
clearing the point there from London Unbreakables, tall lanky beater, boy number 1.
Tall, lanky beater is Johnny Lydon, an old player.
Oh,
Good
they
old little
can break-
face beat there.
Oh, 28, driving it in. Oh, lovely pass off there to 21.
That was some lovely popping work there. 21 getting the goal after being passed by 28 there.
The thing is, Unbreakables probably could run it in a bit more, but they're going for some nice pass-offs there.
If you don't have to run it in, you really don't want to risk injuring your players in a bit of a run there, I
Oh,
suppose, do
that
you?
is true. I'm just used to teams like just being the bigger team and just running it through.
Well, that's just because we're short, James. It's not other teams are big, we're just little. Well, in height, I'm not so little in circumference at the moment. Here we
We'll
go.
work on that.
We'll work it. We'll get some squats in. Here we go.
There we
Number
go.
12 going for a
Sending it
big
round.
long throw
Nice
up
long
there.
pass there. Oh,
Popped off.
that was a pop off.
Oh.
Interesting go there. Oh,
Number 12
number
almost
14
sliding
getting
it
the
in.
beat on. Unbreakables number 47, but 21 running down.
Ooh, no
This
one's
is a
going to stop
driver.
him.
Oh,
he might.
oh,
No.
oh, no. Oh, it's been. Has it been called in?
The goal.
No, that's not been called by the ref.
No
Chloe
goal.
Hemingway saying no goal.
That's interesting. The goal was called that it went through the hoop, but not given for some reason. I call shenanigans.
That's Quidditch.
Right, here we go. Back up the pitch, ambling as
Oh.
they go. Johnny
Sterling.
Lydon flanking with a quaffle with... that's not Jess... No, I thought that was Jess O'Neill for a moment. I don't know who that is. Number 14.
14.
Where?
Where? All right. Well,
Where's she there?
Sterling there now having control. So let's see how far this can get them in. But it's just straight into that unbreakable space. Anytime that ball
That was
just goes in.
Such
near
a
their
shame
hoop.
that they went for a shot as opposed to driving it in. Johnny Lydon had just cleared out bludger control there. Sterling now having possession of the bludgers. Johnny Lydon doing a great job of actually clearing some space, but it just wasn't utilised then. They went for a big throw in, which, as we know, people get in the way. The score is currently 70-10 in favour.
No. That's the time.
That's the time. I was going to say, that jumped up quick, didn't it? Right, the score
right,
is
okay.
currently 40-0.
Okay.
The time is
75
7:10.
there, getting the beater
Ooh.
in, getting into some very close space.
Number 12 falling off
oh.
the broom there.
A bit of an argy-bargy.
That's why you
21 picking the ball back up.
Go away,
Johnny
you
going for the
seatbelt.
press. No bludgers currently by the looks of it. Johnny trying to clear it up. Sterling's heard the call. They're going for it. Glenister going round the side of Norman. Oh,
Norman's
let me
going
catch
for a
up.
drive, looking for a big pass option. Oh, intercepted there by...
Oh, the ball is still
it's
on.
Back with them, and now it's not.
Okay, Glenister picking up the ball. Are they going to drive? No. Sterling there have a perfect bludger defense set up. Okay.
Well, they have a setup. Johnny Lydon taking slight point on the beaters there for the Sterling defence.
Lining up Glenister with a quaffle there. 47 from Unbreakables, trying to clear some
73
space.
making a lovely pass over there with the
that was
quaffle.
Almost. That would have been a beautiful goal if it went in. Oh, clearing up the Unbreakables on our beater there.
I take it back. What do you got? Not Swansea. Sterling. They did have their beaters in the right place to stop that attack there. That was well
That
done.
was
Well
really
timed.
good.
That was good. I
could-
take back my slight.
This could be now an interesting game. If Sterling hold on to that bludgers, they could get a couple of goals in and even the game back up.
I have something really sharp in my pocket. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a hook.
Oh, Norman there, getting in close. Oh, go for the pop-off. To Marco, not quite.
That could have been a lovely swan dunk there, but just not to be. Ah,
Oh, another broom's down.
no, that was from the other pitch, I believe.
All right. Okay.
This pitch is still good. Your hearing is just immaculate, James. I can't fault it.
All right, Mr. American Beater there coming on, looking to get control back, wearing his beautiful, really short shorts.
Oh, good lord!
I'm sorry, to everyone watching this, you will now notice this forever.
Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it, and I don't think I want to unsee
That
it.
is America's ass.
America!
Okay, looking for a opportunity here for Unbreakables.
American Beater has got in a great position there
that's
to steal
Johnny
the ball from
gets it.
Leiden, but being on the back there, Leiden
Johnny
swung
goes
it
for the
backwards.
catch. 21 trying to go. Oh,
That
almost.
was a shoot to pass, I believe, there, but just didn't get the pass bit of that. If you only get 50% of a shoot to pass, it doesn't really work, does it?
I mean, it looked like they were trying to pop it in, to be fair.
Well, that's a shoot to pass. It looks like it's going
It
in,
did.
and then you go, oh, it was a pass.
Oh, it's a
I
pass.
swear it was a pass.
This was all part of my design. Yes, Troll, I was passing to you.
I definitely knew that you were there. I
All
value
right.
my trolls.
Keep a tray change here.
Currently, we have number 25 of Stirling, I believe, ambling down the pitch with the quaffle.
And ex-Preston.
There we go. Johnny Leiden coming towards the side of the pitch to take advice from their coach, I believe. Here we go, pass
All
off
right,
over
nice
to number 20,
pass
12
off.
even.
And into a nice pass off again. The beaters making excellent space there and allowing the quaffle to pass in. Oh, he's free. And he blocks it! He blocks it! Oh,
Lovely
almost.
swat and take
Almost.
from
He tries to
the
go for the
keeper of
steal.
London.
Oh,
no, 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 they haven't noticed him. Oh, he's on it. Oh!
Oh, no! Oh!
Oh, number 12 there from Stirling,
Stirling.
falling on his arse. Good lord.
Sterling there really
Oh.
trying to get those cheeky goals in. But
I must admit, it's one of those things. I love playing on 3G, and I think it's great not having to come back on muddy. But when you do a slide like that, you're going to chafe in the morning. That is going to burn him. Sitting down will be a pain. You can already see in his knees and his arm. He's not liking that he's just done that rolling slide there.
Right. Unbreakables now having back control. America trying to clean up the defence. Oh, he goes for a beat on Johnny, but Johnny deflects. Is he going back in? Oh,
America's got a lot of energy. Kind of brought them on as the nuclear option here, haven't they?
he is pretty much the nuclear option. Oh, he goes to the pop-off pass by the keeper, but not quite. Unbreakables picking up the ball again, passing into just no space.
Number 12. Oh, and it looks like...
Oh! He's going for it, he's going for it! He's going for it!
Lovely nice big
beautiful backbeat.
Oh.
And this
that
is
was
a no,
right in between the shoulder blades.
and it's a no bludgers. It's a no bludgers.
97 running it in. No one's really trying to stop him. Oh!
Did he just get
Clothesline!
Oh! Okay, that's
Oh.
definitely a Bruins down.
This is possibly going to be a card, as I believe WWF rules no longer apply. Oh no, it's WWE, isn't it? That's showing my age. What do they call it? Federation or no?
He
God
looks-
knows what it is.
He's looking all right. It looks like just a
because
little
of the
bit of
animals
shock.
there.
He's rubbing his teeth.
Rubbing his teeth.
That was a proper.
It's all right. He's going to be
clothesline there.
eating soup tonight.
Tall lanky boy on tall lanky boy.
Do I like you, boy? Do we know his name?
20,
Yeah.
27.
97. It's a very, very difficult age to play Quidditch at. The time is currently 12:18 and the score stands at 40-0 in favour of London.
This is a very close game here. Stirling still could get that one or two cheeky goals and they can get that snitch cats.
We've seen it many times ago.
They
before.
did it in their debut
Did
at
they?
Dev 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yes, the legendary Lights versus.
Oh, here's number 12 with their friction burns. How are you feeling down there?
This is what I'm gonna get.
I don't
knee
think he
pads.
likes.
This is what I'm gonna get knee pads for EQC2.
What, Dev 2? If it happens.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, I want that.
To be honest,
September
you might
Italian
take your
sunshine.
knee pads. All I'm going to do is spend the time coughing so no one will come near me. There's a bit of discussion here by the refs. So they're doing an injury sub here.
I think the discussion has been arguing whether the Stirling keeper there should be getting a card or not.
Possibly. I also think it was the keeper that hit him. I believe it was London. We're also arguing that he wanted to stay on after taking that hit to the head. However, the rules of the game being that if there's stoppage of play for injury, the injured party has to sub off, regardless of if their teeth are all right or not.
I mean, normally they're wrong, but Quidditch players are very good at saying that they're fine when they're not, so...
It's because if we make too much fuss, people call us nerds. There we go. It looks like no card has been given.
Card.
It's been called an accident. Lovely pass.
Oh, lovely pass there. That is number 99 scoring.
99 making a little bit of a hit.
Oh, America trying to get that quaffle still.
America going for their famed preemptive strike there.
Oh, very nice hassle there from Stirling, number 14. Oh, no. And he gets that tap beat. He's going for the yeet. It doesn't work.
He's got far too much energy, that lad.
It's
you
because
got
he yeets it off pitch and then he has to run to get it.
True that.
That's alright as well, they're just graces.
There we go.
Oh,
London keeper,
on.
number 21, going back up the pitch with the quaffle. But going into a full defence there. They're doing another big long pass.
Over. Oh, not quite. Can number 99 get it in again?
That was a little beat on the back of the shoulder there on number 99.
Oh, no, but Stirling there making an excellent use of just swarming the ball.
Aye. When in doubt, go the Russian route and just throw bodies at them. If there's enough people to get in the way, there's enough people to make a wall.
Okay, slowly walking up pitch now.
Speaking of walls, America's coming back in. There we go. He's coming on the side. Johnny Lydon has not noticed.
Out. Oh, it goes. Is that a hospital pass?
Perfectly placed there to get in there. Quick making a beat. Number 7 there.
Pretty much a hospital pass. Unspeakables. Going for the drive.
Making a beat, but just too late to stop that time.
Taking down number 99. And there we go. Just 99 there. Have no one to passing it off to. Valiant effort.
In unison there, there's 3 players for Stirling who are all calling for a sub on the next run. This is going to be a very quick and interesting subbing situation if they come back on the attack.
Oh, America there going for another tap beat. Oh, what an excellent little side dodge there from Stirling, number 14.
Very pretty.
Oh, but he's coming back on.
And now he's behind her. Does she know he's behind her?
That was
a lovely little block there by number 97
it
of
almost
London.
looked like it was going to deflect it in there, but not quite.
Possibly.
America trying to get. America trying to. It was a little bit of an over the shoulder there.
There are refs on the pitch for a reason. Oh! And America steals the bludger from a little trip there, unintentional, but still
working out. That was good hassle from number 7.
There you go. Quaffle play moving slowly down the pitch.
Our tall, lanky keeper back on now. Back on with a revenge.
I really wish I had a sandwich. And there's a beat on the...
All right, America there looking to go in for the... And he gets an excellent back beat there on the unaware beater.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, though.
And number 97 trying to run it in.
Still going.
Looks for it. He passes the 20. And a nice goal there. Goal for number 20.
That brings the score to 60-0, I believe.
A much lower scoring game than against Durham.
The score is currently 15-20. The snitch is going to
score. That's
sorry, the time. The time
literally just said the score.
I meant to say the time. The time is currently 15.5 minutes. The score is 60-0 to that one, London.
All right, looks like a timeout has been called, most likely by Stirling.
Stirling called timeout. Stirling called timeout. Probably so that they can have a timeout. Can you tell me that I'm wrong? There we go.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's like going, yes. What do you think Stirling will do in their timeout?
They're going to say...
They will talk about timeout things.
They need to say that they need to get a couple more goals. If they can get, I don't know, 20 goals in the next 10 minutes.
20 goals?
20 goals. Then they've probably got 20 goals. Now, if they can get a good sort of like 3 goals, then they're back in game to bring the snitch into snitch range, which will bring them into an interesting point where they might be able to win in overtime. Or if they're lucky enough and get 40 goals, or skilled enough, as some might say, then they might actually win on a snitch. Yeah, they might
bringing it back.
Bring it back. We'll see how it goes. 15 seconds until they're back on pitch. James, how do you reckon the rest of this game is going to go?
I think that most likely as soon as the snitch comes on, the Unbreakables there will probably be looking to run it in a fair bit more, but we shall see based on where the beaters go.
And people say my commentary is obvious. Right, so currently the bludger possession is in the hands of London, but Quaffle is with Stirling.
Most likely, London will spend about 5 minutes on the snitch trying to get that catch, and if not, they'll be looking to run in goals probably and waiting for that. Oh yeah, PD.
There's Max QPD. Oh, I forget about that. That brings another one. It might be a case of London deciding to hold off on catching the snitch so that they get a couple more points to bring their Max QPD up, giving them an easier route to the final. And here's one we prepared earlier. Right, here they go. Captain America making a beat on the back of the arm there. There they go, being knocked out there, number 19.
Stirling there. Peter, can he turn around and get the beat in?
97 not noticed the beater on their back.
Oh, he tricked. Oh, no. It was a beat. It was a beat.
Brooms flying everywhere. It's nonsense, I tell you. Craziness.
This is the Quidditch that we live to commentate for.
Right, it looks like the Seekers have been called. It looks like it's going to be Matt Tateman for London and Johnny Lydon for Stirling.
All right, Norman walking up the ball again.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow. Looking to try and take out America there.
Not much going on there. Someone got me.
There's a lot of people in the way here, but bit of passing, and London there picking up the ball again.
To be
I
fair,
should have just called them London instead of
London.
Unbreakables.
That's what I've been calling them.
There's too much London.
There's too many things to think and remember. 10 seconds until the snitch is on pitch. Oh, lovely little fake there, and a goal there for London. Scored by
97, the keeper again.
Scored by number 97, the keeper. That brings the score up to 70-0 in favour of London. Not much until they're max QPD'd out, so they might go straight for a catch. Let's find out. What is the max QPD?
90.
Max QPD 90, so they're only 2 away from having max QPD. Ooh.
Do you think that they'll go for it, Sam?
I reckon they might hold off a little bit until they're certain that they're going to start running the own. Once the snitch game happens and the bludgers are split, if Stirling splits their bludgers, then it might be a case of London just running it in, as he said. If they decide to keep their bludgers on the defence, then it might be a case of London just deciding let's end it and not tie ourselves up before the next game.
I mean, we pretty much had London in the last match just keeping their beaters mostly on the quaffle.
Hang on. Number 90 is running in against a no bludger defence now. Popping it in.
And
Oh! Just missed it on the fingertips.
And Norman there getting the ball back. All right, okay.
Johnny Lydon has gone into a defensive position on the snitch. We're being beaten out.
Snitch there. Just having a nice casual jog.
It does look like Stirling. No, they've gone back onto the attack. Oh, and Matt is going for the catch on the snitch. They're not pulling any punches there. They are going to try and win this game nice and quick, it seems. Hopefully. We're running out of battery power on the cameras.
Do you want me to focus on the snitch or the quaffle?
I'm going to say right now, let's focus on the snitch. Because Bateman has blood in their eyes. Let's zoom in a little bit.
Ooh.
No expense spared. Right, here we go.
91
the game is currently 70-0 in favour of London. We are focusing on the snitch game, but we will continue talking about the quaffle game if anything interesting happens.
That's a wrap there from number 12.
Number 12 being beaten out, but
and
not
number
calling
12 there trying to pick up the snitch, but
all bludgers have been knocked out from the defence.
91 there, almost. Tapman is trying to redeem themselves after not being able to catch the last snitch and just being able to outrun them. And London there getting another goal in.
London scoring again, keeper.
Yeah,
again for London, which is number something or other.
All right, snitch of the way
97, big leggy
Oh,
lad.
Tapman there, almost, and Sam getting the.
Sam telling us all about his amazing strength there. We heard the slap on the ground. That brings the score, I believe, to 80-0. With London only 1 away from the max QPD.
Okay, we've got a new Seeker on now.
A little nice skip as they approach.
Yeah, it's a bit of a height difference compared to Tatman.
There's a bit. It looks like
But small
Quaffle.
seekers there are just as effective in different ways. So let's see how this goes.
London currently have Quaffle possession and bludgeon possession.
Yep,
Yep,
pretty
they
much.
now have bludgeon possession.
All right, are they going to clear the snitch? Yep, there we go. Now free for the London Seeker to try and get in. That's it, getting in low.
London have just scored. Number 28 for London scoring again, bringing the game to 90-0 in favour of London. They are now in max QPD range. Oh my God!
Calm down, Sam.
That's why you have to move away from the microphone.
She's absolutely enthralling.
All right, line him back
It is
in
a
to
tight
defend.
game. It's anyone's game to play for right now. And that is a loose bludger straight into the arms of a beater there, just stopping it. London's keeper taking possession of the Quaffle. Running down the
Leiden been Broom dismounted, but Stirling also getting a beat on the Seeker.
Stirling with a no bludger defence there, getting a wrap around the arm, but that was...
Yeah, that's another goal from 28. And nice pop off. Oh, but
It
Broom's
was
down. Broom's down.
So they've called it a goal and also a brooms down. This is for, I believe, over-the-shoulder contact made by possibly,
Number 12 there.
I think possibly number 12. It's classed as goal because they continued the play out, I believe. So they called the goal good.
So it looks like they're getting a card.
Number
See yellow, but they will not be in the penalty box due to the goal.
I love little technical things like that. Like getting your arm around someone's neck and pulling. Bit of a technical.
It's just over the shoulder, isn't it? If you reach over the shoulder, then that's
It's over the
just-
shoulder.
Okay.
It is. That's one game.
Alright, let's focus back on the snitch now.
Dad, do you want me to
He's looking brave on his own.
Yeah. Yeah, got it all down.
So the ref has just told us exactly what James and I had just said because we're amazing at this.
Time.
2106.
Stoppage was due to over-the-shoulder contact. No card is given because goal is good. That leaves the score at 100-0.
All right.
100 to 0 in favour of London.
Dueling London. Oh. Sam now trying to watch his back.
Oh, Stirling are going for a catch.
They're going for
Good
it.
gravy.
Oh.
25 and 32.
Marco
ready to fight
going
again.
for the catch. Are they trying to class it? Are they trying to...
They're really putting in some energy into
Sam
this
now.
Seeker game now, but now being beaten out there, leaving Sam Claxton to go against the powerhouse of London Seeker here. Georgia going for it, really gonna grab at those balls.
London there, really liking keeping a hold of their
London
balls.
scoring again, was that? Yep,
Yeah,
London
that's
scoring
London
again.
have scored again.
That gives the score 110? 110-0 in favour of London.
32, trying to get the snitch catch. Sam now try. Goes for a little bit of a dive.
A little bit.
Oh, and that's the London Seeker down as well.
Oh, he stroked it.
I feel.
Oh, he
I
went
felt
right around
that.
the curves there.
Oh, almost. He's getting a nice wrap around there.
Oh, yeah.
Really trying to hug that waist.
Just trying to end it now with a nice hug and nice bit of a cuddle.
You know.
Why not? What do they call it? Snitch and chill, isn't it? Right,
Snitch and
let's
chill.
go.
You know, loving that lovely close contact.
Number
especially-
12 catching.
Oh, Speedy Boy. Number 20 from London. Now in there. Oh, and he's got it.
Good Lord, that is a London catch. Let's see if it's good. That would be number 19 of London who's caught that snitch.
Is it? I thought it was 20.
I might be wrong. It has happened in the past. Let's zoom in on the camera and see. No, that's as far as we can
That's
go.
as far as
That
it's
is as
going.
far as I go. I should have put the zoom lens on. Damn it all. Right, let's have a look. I think it was number 19.
This is play that back. Get VAR.
We'll get VAR, right? Yeah, we'll get some video record it. If you want an instant replay, just press the backspace on your keyboard now. Welcome to the wonders of YouTube.
We need him to turn Gratton's off.
They are.
Yeah?
They
Thank you.
are chatting away here.
Oh.
Sometimes when they chat, it is just because they want to have a bit of a catch-up after having a long day.
Oh, looks like they're checking
Ooh.
gender.
Oh, if they're checking gender, then that does imply that it might be called good.
Catch has been called good.
Catch is good. That leaves the score at 150 to London, nil point to Stirling.
Right. I'm just trying to see whether he is number 20.
Stirling. I've been Sam Davies. With me has been
James Gratton.
Cool.
Thank you for listening. and
tune in more for more videos on YouTube and onto the QuidditchUK Facebook account.
Thank you very much.